We outside. 26. Are they scared of the truth? What are they scared of the truth coming out? Okay. So thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. We're going to go ahead and tap into a tarot read, a hashtag Lost Souls tarot card read. And then we're also going to tap into the oracle deck. Okay. Hold on. Let me grab my water. Get a sip of the water. We're going to get ready to do this read. I'm kind of on the hill, so it's hard to put this stuff on. Up here. All right, so we're going to do hashtag Lost Souls tarot cards. We're going to pull an oracle deck, but I also got some family out here. The family, can you trust them deck. So we'll see where this goes. We got to be out the park by sunset, but hey, you know how we're going to do. We're going to rock out till we rock out till the message is done. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this handbell over with Sunville Sounds. Over on YouTube, I use this handbell. Shout out to Sunville Sounds. The link is inside the description box, as well as the link to the thumbnail there. And then we're going to read from the Google overview, AI overview, just to get a general understanding as to why they feel like they're scared of the truth. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me pull on up the handbell here. All right, so while y'all chime on in, when you do come in, make sure you grab a notebook and a pen. You never know what you need to take notes on. You should be writing things down, taking notes on life in general. Right? So, yep, let's go ahead and bring this handbell here. I'm pretty sure it's going to have an ad. So we're going to have to get through the ad together. Yeah, but y'all come on and y'all chime on in. Why are they scared of the truth coming out? And I've been feeling like a whole lot of folk been lying. Not just lately, just in general, the lies have cranked up and no one is believing the lies. That may be significant. Someone is still trying to lie heavily about something, and it's like they're already caught. All right, it's like they're already caught here. Keep that in mind too. So why are they afraid of the truth coming out here? That's the question. Let's go ahead and crank up this handbell. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. We would like to welcome in any and all energies at this time. Any and all energies with truth. Why are they scared or afraid of the truth? What's going on? What kind of truth are we afraid of? Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. We're going to tap into the hashtag Lost Souls tarot card, and we just want to know some truth. Who? Why? What are they afraid of? Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. We outside. Yes, we are. We outside. All right, let's get into this read, y'all. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. It's going to be 13 portals that's going to come out here. With the 13 portals, you're going to get, what up, y'all? Read the comments at the end. With the 13 portals, you're going to get 3 storylines. Typically, it's going to be past, present, and future, okay? That 13 portal, though, that's going to be your final message. We're going to pull on the tarot deck, and we're going to pull on oracle deck, and we're going to pull on family. Can you really trust them? That deck as well. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Okay, so we got the 5 of Cups coming out reversed here. So in the beginning, somebody is recovering from regret, right? They have accepted the past. They're aware of the implications of their actions, and they've come to appreciate the lessons that they have learned here, okay? They realize that it's time for a better position within their career, within their lifestyle, within their love, within an investment, whatever it is. They're realizing that I deserve a better position here. It's going to be able to cause that financial stability, and they're going to move on, okay? That 5 of Cups is coming reversed here, okay? So it's about suffering and grief that was endured, that gave them that strength and that resilience to move on. All right. Second storyline, 8 of Cups is coming reversed. So the 8 of Cups is coming reversed because somebody is confused about what path they want to take here. Right. Right. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? Somebody's afraid. And they're confused, but the truth, that's the righteous path there. So somebody else is anxious about what's going to happen at the end, and that's why they're confused about what path to take here. But they have to realize that joyous things are ahead, right? It's about the fear of being alone. Somebody's in fear of being alone, so they're accepting these unfulfilling jobs here, and only you know what those jobs are, right? So it's time to have the courage to believe that you deserve better, because somebody is choosing between financial security over their happiness here, okay? The Queen of Wands is coming reversed. For that third storyline. So somebody's sticking their nose where they don't belong. Somebody's worried about somebody else's creativity, somebody else's passion, somebody else's drive here. Somebody's very pessimistic, and they're temperamental, and they're overwhelmed, though. They're being overwhelmed with themselves. because it's causing them to be disorganized. They're not taking charge of their own life. They've taken on far too many tasks that they can't keep up with. They become overbearing here. And dark magic is also involved. Look at that. Right there at the bottom. Dark magic is also involved here. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Ooh, all the tarot cards, all the portals went each way here. So you got information, to me, that's saying that there's being information that's being shared, right? Coming from all kinds of directions now. Somebody can't hide what they're trying to hide here, right? It's information that's being shared all around the board here. What's up, Mr. or Mrs. B? How you doing? All right, so let's see what else is going on here. We got to be in the energy. Somebody's getting ready to get stung. It's a sting getting ready to happen. Somebody's getting ready to get stung, and it's not me. Get off me. Thank you. So the Six of Wands is coming reversed in the energy. So under that Five of Cups that was reversed, the Six of Wands is coming reversed. And somebody, remember that significant recovery from that regret? Somebody was, it's like a fall from grace. It was inflated pride here, right? A lack of resignation or recognition, not receiving the acknowledgement that they deserve. Well, what do you deserve there? We're going to figure that out here. So why? Why are they afraid about the truth coming out? Second storyline is basically about folks that's confused about what path to take. They don't know if they want to tell the truth or not because they're anxious about what's going to happen at the end. That's a fucked up state of mind to be in, I'm trying to tell you. Because right now, it's like money is also involved too. So someone is choosing their financial security over their happiness. And then the Knight of Cups is coming reversed. So with that Knight of Cups coming reversed, that's saying that someone has taken charge and allowed their emotions to control their life here, and they become overly jealous, right? It says moody and emotional. They have the incapacity to take action, but they're not, because they're jumping to conclusions. They're making judgment without any facts here. For some, they're avoiding financial decisions. And it's a situation that seems appealing at first, but it's quickly turning south, whatever's going on. And they've become a passive-aggressive partner here. And this is water signs. Water signs, what up? We got water and fire out here. Goddamn, I'm a July Leo too, a roar. Talk about water and fire. I'm right on the cusp too. Damn. Let's see what else is going on here. Is the water going to put out the fire, or will the fire still burn? Bring that ass here. Let's see. So in this third storyline, we started off with someone that's very pessimistic. They're temperamental. They sticking their nose where it don't fucking belong. They're disorganized, and black magic is involved here. If this is something that you're not interested in, I suggest you move on. You dig what I'm saying? I feel like in the energy, it's a lot of flying monkeys, a lot of evil eyes that might try to creep on in here, as they do. And the question is, why are you afraid of the truth here, right? Why are you afraid of the truth? And that's the funny thing here. Yes, dark magic is involved. So it goes like this. They're going to try to manipulate the mind, manipulate your mind into thinking that you're not ascending, right? That you're not using your own mindset. You're not capable of having your own power, and they are powerless. This shit is getting interesting. Let's see what's going on. Because whenever it say dark magic is involved, that means that shit is backfiring heavily. And depending on who they sending that shit to. Let's get into a Divine Collective. And you motherfuckers out there, you flying monkeys, we clipping y'all wings. The Three of Pentacles is coming out here. So it was teamwork involved. Yes, it was. It was a group of them sticking their nose where it didn't belong. And all of them disorganized. Dark magic was definitely heavily involved here. They all became overbearing, pessimistic, temperamental. They are overwhelmed. And they're not taking charge of their own life here. They're listening to whoever is in charge of them. Whoever is controlling the flying monkeys, I bet you they ain't gonna listen to that ass no more. Portal number 7. That's fucked up. It's a whole teamwork. They collaborated. They worked effectively with others. Ain't that something? To create something of a lasting value in morals. They wanted to feel appreciated, and they wanted recognition of their fucking skills. You about to get recognized, motherfuckers. God damn. Over in this first storyline. So remember, you got a group of entities that have been recovering from whatever regret. They've accepted the past there, right? And it was like revolved around suffering and grief that they've endured. And that's what gave them the strength and the resilience to move on into a better position, whether it's with career, whether it's with a different family, whether it's with a different investor, whether it's with a different job, whatever it is, they have moved on here, okay? And then come to find out, it's like they were dealing with not only themselves within their ego, but they were dealing with these entities that it's like it's a fall from grace. Here's what I'm leading to. The emperor came reversed. Goddamn, the daddy of the whole goddamn tarot came out. This joint disorganized, imbalanced. Oh, they have the inability to change. Yeah, they can't change because of the excessive control, their rigid thinking, and their misuse of power. Oh shit, they're stuck. A fall from grace. Hey, y'all need to check out this TV series called Fall of Usher or something like that. Damn, I gotta get the name of it. Hold on, y'all. Wait till after the read. It's like a fall from Usher or something like that. So, the last name of the family lineage is Usher, right? And basically, it's a fall from grace. It's showing how they made money, specifically in a pharmaceutical community here, right? They made money off of unaliving folk, right? Causing these diseases, doing all these type of scientific experiments, and basically, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's basically going to show you the collapse of that family, and how they're going to collapse within the whole bloodline there, okay? And why they have collapsed. So why are they afraid of the truth coming out? That's a great example. Go check that TV show out, because they were afraid of the truth coming out within that TV show there. Fall from Usher or some shit like that. But anyway, in this second storyline, let's see what's going on here, because we left off with somebody has allowed their emotions to control their life. They become overly jealous, and it's a situation that seemed appealing at first, but it quickly turned south. And that's for those that became involved. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these goddamn spiritual leaders and shit like that. They come up with these goddamn tribes and these movements and these cults, and what they're preying on is folk who are looking saviors, right? Folk that are looking for something outside of themselves to tell them basically what they probably already knew or what they're searching for within, right? So they prey on these type of entities here, okay? So somebody done took charge and that shit. Yes, they did. But they're jumping to conclusions and they're making judgment without any facts. Keep that in mind. That's a fucked up individual there. I've been down that rabbit hole before. Regurgitating information I ain't do my own goddamn homework. And then you causing all these energies to come in your life because you're not aware that something sounds appealing, something sounds true, something could be true. But then you begin to realize that, I am the one who's going to say what's true and what's false within my realm, within their world here. So what is right or wrong? What is true or false? Nobody else can tell you that until you go through the experience yourself. Mr. B is flying all through here. What up, Mr. B? How you doing? Or Mrs. B? I don't know which one y'all is, but how you doing? The frequency is high over here, ain't it? I know. Don't sting me though, because I don't want you to die and I don't want to feel the pain of the sting. I don't think you're gonna sting me though, but I'd be afraid of when you're gonna land on me. That fucking fear. Tell me about it, Mr. B. All right, back to this goddamn read. Come here, bring that ass here. All right, that's going on. All right, so the devil done came out. Ooh wee, the devil got that ass. Ooh wee, the devil trying to tell you what's happening. All right, they're experiencing feelings of entrapment, emptiness, a lack of fulfillment within their life. They have become a slave to materialism, right? This is why they don't want people for the truth to come out. It's too much truth. It's too much truth. But what is too much truth? This shit is crazy here. So they have no control over their thoughts, their urges, or their actions. They have become lustful and greedy here. Okay, they have their impulse to indulge in luxurious living has taken control. Give me a second. Let me tie this shit up. Yeah. That luxurious living there, that luxurious lifestyle, it has taken over, and they were led down a rabbit hole. They don't know how to get the fuck out, and they in a mental prison. Yeah, because here it is. They're making judgment without any facts. Big hit ass motherfucker. They in a mental prison, addicted. Their addiction is leaving them powerless and entrapped here. They have no control over their thoughts, their urges, or their actions. Damn. Y'all want some lemon water? All right, this third storyline. So the Queen of Wands came out reversed, right? We already finding out that it was a team. The Three of Wands came out reversed and the Three of Pentacles came out, right? So it was a team that collaborated together. They built these skills and they wanted recognition of their skills. Don't forget that shit. But it was a team of them that collaborated together to work effectively with others, sticking their nose where it don't belong. They became disorganized. They not taking charge of their own life. They've taken on far too many tasks that they can't keep up with. It's making them overbearing and overwhelmed. They are also temperamental here. That's the fuck you get. Sticking your nose where it don't belong. Mind your fucking business, whoever you are. Focus on you. All right, let's see how this going to end out here. What else coming out here? Hermit, dark night of the soul. Yes, the fuck you are. For some, you're being pushed out of this situation. Divine Spirit sees that this is a situation that you didn't really want to be in, right? And for some, you feel apologetic over your choices and you're beating yourself up too much because you weren't even that deep involved. Maybe you gossiped a little, right? Maybe you did a little smear campaign or two, but you ain't do that goddamn dark magic there, right? You didn't wish death or unaliving on nobody, did you? No, you didn't, right? You didn't come for nobody's finance, their inheritance, their wealth, right? You probably try to make a little bit of money, a little bit of change, okay? But hermit mode, it's time to declutter. Everything that you absorb, it's time to declutter because you are the seeker of knowledge, and that's going to come from within. All right, you're going to become the lonely wanderer in the path of the night, or you're already doing this. You've already pushed yourself out of this whole team here, right? You push yourself out of that whole situationship there because you're searching for what can be gained with long periods of solitude. That's hermit mode here. Dark night of the soul. You got to be by yourself in order to find out this truth. And keep in mind, when you think you're by yourself, you're truly not. Divine Spirit, they're right there with you. It's time for reflection. You'll have a mentor there, right? Right? A spirit guide will be there to guide you. You got to listen. You got to listen there, beloved. And you got to have faith. You got to have faith in the truth. Fuck them lies. The lies is coming to the truth. And whoever told the lies is really feeling that shit. Damn, I feel bad, but I don't, because it's time to walk through the dark night of the soul, guided by low light of the northern star. You're disconnected from crowds as they are threats to your own desires. And this is portal number 9 too. It's time for change. It's time for transformation. I love it. Whoever you are. All right, so let's see how this is going to end out. We had 9 portals. We're going to pull out 12. And then, of course, we're going to get that 13 portal that's going to come out here with that final message here. So we're looking at... let's see. The Emperor came out reversed. We stopped at the Emperor. That came out reversed. We got a lot of folk who have fallen from grace because they were following someone who was using excessive control with rigid thinking, and they were misusing their power there, right? And they were in their ego a lot much. Not a little too much. A lot too much, okay? And then they were treating those that came up to assist them and whatever is going on here. It's like they siphon their energy as well, because it says they're not receiving the acknowledgement they deserve. Ooh. And for some, it's an acceptance of the past. Overall, it's significant recovery from regret. And whole time they could have targeted someone that was having significant recovery from regret, someone that was suffering and in grief, but they were trying to regain their strength and be resilient here. You funky ass bitch, whoever you are. Now you're going to be financially unstable because all they give a fuck is about the fucking money. And I'm talking about stank ass cash. They don't even appreciate the energy of money as they properly should. That's why her ass money is siphoning everything back from their ass. Every asset, every stock, every bond, even on that goddamn dark coin over there, you bitches. They siphoning everything the fuck back from them. You understand what I'm saying? So let's see how this is going to end, because the Emperor came out here reversed. Goddamn, here come your night. Here come your night. Here come your night taking charge with communication, with logic here, with facts, right? With the ambition and the drive, your night is going to be focused and determined with a clear vision, with intelligence and speed. They're going to be quick thinking here. Or that Emperor could have sent out a night to come fuck with your mind. Keep in mind and take what resonate, leave the rest here. But for some, you're going to take on new challenges. You're going to be quick when you take on those challenges. You're going to be decisive and proactive. You're going to be action. Portal number 10 at that. Congratulations to you. You have pulled yourself away from this situation and of course, how deep the situation is, only you know, but you know that you cannot be afraid of the fucking truth. The more you hide, let me tell you something else. A lot of these goddamn celebrities done sold they soul because they was afraid to tell the fucking truth, right? So you got a lot, especially in that rap community, all them motherfuckers DL, gay, whatever term you want to use, they done got fucked in the butt, okay? And what they're afraid of is the fucking truth. They done drug these young men up, or however it went. A lot of them did it willingly, but I believe if you do it willingly, they don't want you. They want to have something on you to make you feel like you ain't shit, to make you feel like you did something wrong, to make you feel like you're hiding from yourself, which is the truth, right? So that's why a lot of them motherfucking celebrities look at goddamn ZJ ass. Look at ZJ ass. Okay, you know who I'm talking about. Flip it around. Look at his motherfucking ass. There ain't no way this nigga, what, 60 something? Got his whole family out there on the strip. Down to the daughter. Do you hear me? They are done. They are stuck within a lifestyle that has fallen, that fall from grace. You understand? So they are stuck. This nigga look old as fuck up there. The fuck are you doing? And then what the fuck you looking like? Compared to the old ZJ that was out there that had on different type of clothing, this nigga look like I don't even mean to say homeless, right? Look like he live on the street type situation. In his recent video, motherfucker pulled out them fake ass locks that he had in what they call wicks, combed them motherfuckers out, or whatever the fuck that's called, and the whole family is on the strip. The mother-in-law out there getting people sick. The wife is conditioning the daughter to be a goddamn hoe, okay? In their lifestyle, okay? Who might not even be her daughter, allegedly. Okay, back to this goddamn read. And this is why I'm bringing this up, because the devil came out. They have become a slave to their materialism. Do you understand that shit, right? Their impulse to indulge in their luxurious living, the lust, the greed, and all that was fabricated. None of that shit was ever fucking true. Only in their world. We're running a realm here, right? Okay, so now what's coming out? Goddamn. Knight of Swords came out, then the King of Swords came out reversed. Under that devil, stamping it. They are irrational. They are dictators. They have become oppressive, abusive lovers, inhumane, controlling, cold, ruthless, dishonest, tyrannical. Yeah, you're gonna let my views drop. That's all right. Y'all gotta understand. I don't give a fuck about that either. I peep it. But you got a lot of those, that's the celebrities, A through the E list, that comes in these frequencies and siphon your energy, your ideas. You understand what I'm saying? Then they go into their world and they make it into something that was yours, right? They don't want to hear this fucking truth. It's okay. You're going to hear it. Bring that ass here. You're going to hear this truth. You're going to hear this goddamn truth. I don't want to hear all that hooping and I don't want to hear none of that shit. You're going to hear this truth, goddammit, because you're dishonest. You're tyrannical. You're abusive. You have controlling habits. You are a power-hungry colleague, whoever you are. And Divine Collective, you know I ain't talking to you, or am I? So you know you shouldn't be feeling no type of way. You know who I'm directing this energy to when you come up in this frequency here. You understand, beloveds? And even they, I love them too. Because we are all to be loved. You understand what I'm saying? So here, bring your ass here. Because it's persuasion and manipulation, misuse of mental power, drive, and authority. You understand that? Wow. And it's the air elements coming on out here. What's up, air elements? How y'all doing? Air done brought their ass on out here. So we got air, fire, water, and earth came out. Three of Pentacles came out. We got all the elements out here. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's see what portal number 12 and number 13 going to be with 2513 on the timer. Okay. Portal number 12 is the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant came on out, and the Hierophant says it's time to focus or break away from, it's time to focus on breaking away from what you thought tradition was. Whoever was collaborating with this teamwork, with the skill, with the building skills, and worked effectively with others, to be pessimistic, to do smear campaigns, to be flying monkeys, whatever it is, you're disorganized, right? You're not taking charge of your own life. Someone is controlling your dreams. It can't be a great feeling or a good feeling, right? But what is good or bad, only you know that. So you've been pushed into hermit, right? Dark night of the soul time, right? Hermit mode came out. Divine Spirit said, reel them in. Reel them in. We got to pull them on in here, right? Because they need to be in solitude so that they can feel their own energy, so that they can know how worthy they are of their own truth here, right? Because a lot of you all, the question is, why are they afraid of the truth? A lot of you all, or a lot of folk out there, entities out there, are afraid of someone else's truth. It's not even your truth, beloved. It's someone else's truth that you are harvesting. Get the fuck out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Come on now, beloved. We better than that. We way better than that. Come on now. Bring that ass here. Because remember, hermit mode, you're walking through the dark night of the soul that's guided by the low light of the northern star. Hierophant came out, right? And this Hierophant saying they have conformed to the tradition of their religious belief, and it has caused their self-sabotage. God damn it. Ha! They have used conventional wisdom, and because they get this information from established institutions, they're learning from proven methods. They felt as though they could have collaborated to come up against you. And don't forget that dark magic was involved. See it down there? Dark magic was involved. So they manipulated the energy, right? All these big hit ass scientists out there, and they fucking Scientology and all this dumb shit. Esoteric, they just stole esoteric teachings and rearranged it. And then you got the esoteric community that's out there fucking wilding. They've been out there wilding. They've been doing it, right? Been doing it. It's just now the world is starting to see different views of it. Everybody has a tribe or a nation that has been compromised. Let's get that 13th and final message out here. I am my own nation that is creating my own nations. So it's without a doubt, and it's without an obligation that we rise. 13th and final portal. Let's see, Divine and Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We got justice is coming reversed. 13th and final message is, why don't they want the truth? Why are they afraid of the truth? Remember, that was the question now. Why are they afraid of the truth? Now with the who, we're going to pull on the Oracle deck. We're going to pull on the Family Can You Trust Them deck to get something out there as to who. To give you a better understanding as to, if you out there trying to figure out within your own life, who the fuck we talking about? Well, take what resonate, leave the rest, and don't, look. If it don't apply, let it fly. I'm trying to tell you, don't try to make nothing fit where it don't belong. I've been there. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to make you sick. It's going to cause all these diseases, and you're going to welcome in these energies that you're not ready to handle. The energies are already there with you, right? They're just very forceful. So justice is coming reverse. Legal complications. You see that? Did you see that one? I told you that. Somebody, legal complications here. Yeah. Damn, they took it on they did too much. They were dishonest, unfair. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? Legal complications, biased judgments, avoidance of consequences, dishonest, lack of accountability, and unfair. A motherfucking imbalanced ass Libra. What up, all zodiacs? How y'all doing? You have every zodiac sign within you. Ashe? Ashe. Hey, here's another thing here that I want to bring to light here. You know how they say the planets control the zodiacs? I really feel like it's the other way around. And I feel like the zodiacs was encapsulated within the planet, within the net, right? But the zodiacs actually control the plane. Let me know what y'all think and comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about that. All right. So now we have our 13 portals out here in regard to tarot. So now we're going to pull on the Oracle deck to see what kind of messages we can also get out the Oracle deck. But you already know, I gotta light my weed real quick. Hold on. Yeah, so we're gonna pull on the Oracle deck. I also got the Family deck out here. Let me put Tarot back up real quick. Thank you, Tarot. I appreciate y'all. And right now we still got the 13 portals out here because I'm trying to figure out which way we're gonna take these messages here. They can come from any which way, diagonal, up and down, side to side, all around. It's so beautiful when you really get into something that you love and you enjoy it, you embrace it. You don't give a fuck about nothing else out there. You sure don't. No, you don't. Shit, you really don't. When you in tune with divine and spirit, you know, I hate to say this, but they my only friends. Like in real life, in the physicality. I'm such a bitch sometimes out there because I'm a no nonsense thinker now, and I'll laugh, I'll play, I'll kiki, I'll ha ha. Oh, sorry, Mr. B, I did not mean to hit you like that, beloved. I did not. You kind of ran into my hand. Don't take it out on me. I ain't trying to wreck with you. All right, all right. Y'all ever see the B movie? He blinked. Ah, yeah. So justice came reversed in the end. In regard to tarot here, justice came reversed. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna pull on the oracle deck now. Give me a couple of puffs on it here real quick. So I'm looking at this first storyline. Okay, first column, first storyline. However y'all want to phrase it. I'm looking at the first line here. All right. So what do I want to pull on when we pull on the oracle deck? Look at that Amber Alert at the bottom. Amber Alert. I didn't knock, so we're not going to take that. But I just wanted to bring that into recognition here. So why are they afraid of the truth? I'm going to pull on the Six of Wands reverse. Somebody done, it's a fall from grace, right? Inflated pride. I'm going to pull on this. I'm going to put the Five of Cups reversed out. Shout out to everyone, right, who realized that you have your suffering and your grief endured. The suffering and grief that you endured gave you the strength and the resilience to move on, and you moved on. I say to you, you're telling the truth. You're like, fuck that shit. I love me. Nigga, I don't love you. That shit ain't even my truth. All right, so we got the Emperor that came out reversed here as well. And then we got the Knight of Swords that's also out here. The Knight of Swords. So I'm just going to work on the... damn, this goddamn Mr. B is coming all everywhere. I'm trying to tell you, if this bee sting me, I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to feel bad because apparently if the bee sting you, it's not going to be here no more. So I would think it would be conscious. I know bees like weed too. They like the nectar of the weed, right? You like this shit? Huh? Hit that. The motherfucking bee is trying to hit the weed, y'all. Alright. So we got this Emperor that's out here reversed. Look at my ashtray. Excuse me, y'all. Emperor that's out here reversed. So it's a fall from grace, inflated pride. A few feel like they're not receiving the acknowledgement that they deserve because of this entity with this excessive control and misuse of their power and their rigid thinking. Let's see. Come here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're here with the Oracle deck. Let's see what's going on here. Ashe. All right. Grab your notebook and your pen. Take your notes. I might need y'all to do something on your phone real quick. Look up something. Help me out and comment below. I see what's going on here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What kind of messages? Why are they afraid of the fucking truth? Man, I used to be the biggest liar. I used to lie. I'm looking at anime, and I'm also looking at voiceover entertainment. Voiceover entertainment and anime here could be relevant. Start tapping into the anime if you can. It's a lot of spirituality and esoteric stuff within anime as well. I'm starting to learn that shit. I'm like, oh shit, you can find it everywhere. The truth. So why are they afraid of the truth here? Why they don't want the truth to come out? Let's see what's going on here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Make it clear and concise. What's them? Come here. 4, 9, or 13. So your in-laws and their karma has backfired. Somebody's in-laws, their karma has backfired. It's the fall from grace. Woo! So your in-laws, we're gonna leave them out for the family. Can you trust them? Somebody in-laws and their karma has backfired. So how many tunnels run through the USA? Underground tunnels? Comment below. Look that up real quick. How many tunnels run through the United States of America? Underground now. As above, so below. Keep that in mind. Going to the Sun Road. Going to the Sun Road and Rocky Mountains could be relevant. How many tunnels is running through that? As above, so below. Deep underground military bunker systems. right? Going to the Sun Road. Let's look that up real quick. Going to the Sun Road. Going to the Sun Road. Deep underground military bunker system. Oh, Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Like maybe 2 days ago, we just, what are they hiding in the Cheyenne Mountain? And we found out Cheyenne Mountain Complex inside the secret U.S. military facility built deep under. God damn it, Bobby. Look at that. Wikipedia gonna tell you. Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Can y'all see that? I ain't with that one eye shit. So if you see my one eye, I ain't with all that symbolism shit. Fuck that. Okay. So going to the Sun Road, we got Cheyenne Mountain Complex. What are they hiding? Why are y'all afraid of the truth coming out? How many tunnels are run through the United States of America? Let's look that up. How many tunnels underground are running through the United States of America? Oh my God. It says the United States does not have a single unified count of all underground tunnels because the infrastructure includes everything from subways and utilities to thousands of miles of private mining shafts and water systems. However, looking at the major functional categories reveals their massive scale. So you got highway tunnels. The Federal Highway Administration tracks 580 vehicular tunnels nationwide. So as above, so below. If they got it up top, they got it down below. Rails and transit tunnels. Major city subways like the MTA in New York and the CTA in Chicago account for thousands of miles of dedicated passenger tunnels. Utility and water systems. Millions of miles of underground cables, sewer networks, and aqueducts such as New York City's Delaware Aqueduct span the country. A breakdown of the numbers highlights the infrastructure distribution across different sectors and regions. Okay, so we're looking at California. They have 108 tunnels. Washington State has 64 tunnels. Massachusetts has 48 tunnels. Colorado has 43 tunnels. Pennsylvania and North Carolina together combined has 29 tunnels each. All right, Houston, Texas is looking at the features, the downtown Houston tunnel system, okay, which comprises roughly 7 miles of air-conditioned subterranean walkways. Chicago, Illinois, okay. Dallas, Texas. Damn, Texas. All right, so that's a little bit as to the underground tunnels. Do a little bit of your own research here, okay, so you can find out more information. As above, so below. That's very imperative. Keep that in mind. All right, so now we're looking at going down voiceover entertainment, anime. So you might pick up on a animated show where it's going to give you clues about underground tunnels, right? It's time to demand more. Whatever's going on, it's time to demand more within yourself. All right, demand more within yourself. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? Because you're demanding more. Because you're demanding more. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? Because they're struggling with intense inner demons. That emperor reversed. Okay, why are they afraid of the truth coming out? 2, 4, 5, this is 6. They are perceiving information about a distant or unseen target. Ha! Look at that shit. That gang stalking. Targeting individuals. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? That's 2, 4, 6. My numbers are 4, 9, or 13. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? Come here, divine. Come here, spirit. Let's let the folk know. Why are they afraid? Oh, thank you. Celebrities are evil friends that keep fucking coming in the energy with y'all looking asses. 7. Who is you? Let me get these 2. This is 8 and 9 right here. And we'll stop at 9 for the first column because I want to get on to the next one. So I'm looking at Great Charter. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? Great Charter. It is the Magna Carta signed by King John of England in 1215. It established fundamentals inspired by the founding fathers of the United States. An agreement to settle a political crisis between the king and his rebellious barons. Symbolic assertion of individual rights against an oppressive government. That's a confirmation on a confirmation. Somebody might be trying to call you to bother you. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, and portal number 9. Why are they afraid of the truth? Human bondage. Human bondage. Let's look it up together now. You know we're going to do some research. I asked y'all to get a notebook and pen, and I asked y'all to take notes with me and comment below. Oh, I ain't mean to say that. I said all that in the voice.
I'm sorry.
I know. Human bondage meaning.
The phrase human bondage has 3 different meanings, depending on the context, whether it's philosophical, historical, or modern.
So it has three distinct meanings: philosophical definition, subjection to emotion, right? In philosophy, human bondage refers to the state of being enslaved by one's own uncontrolled passions, impulses, and emotions. Bow, 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 bow. Human bondage, okay? Historical and legal definition: slavery or serfdom, right? Historically, human bondage is a literal term for the physical and legal ownership or subjugation of one human being by another. And that's what I be talking about, divine and spirit. Yeah, hit this shit real quick. Then you got modern actual definition. You hit it? All right. You got modern actual definition. In the acronyms are BDSM. In modern adult terminology, human bondage describes the practice of physically restraining a partner for erotic or psychological pleasure. Oh, okay. I mean, if you into that shit, you into that shit, all right? It involves the consensual use of restraints such as ropes, handcuffs, or tape to explore dynamics of temporary helplessness, power exchange, and submission. All right, you can have that shit back. Fuck that. No, fuck you, bitch. You ain't gonna tie me the fuck down and shit like that. I can't get the fuck out. Fuck wrong with y'all? That's too much. Psych, nah. If you into that, you into that. All right, so we got that out the way. We got our 9 portals for the first storyline here. 43:55 at the timer. They said we gotta leave at sundown. I told y'all, divine and spirit, my only friends. Done went to work today, so we're gonna put the other 2 tarot portals up. You know what I mean? Had a great day at work. I always have a great day at work. You know what I'm saying? If you're at a place where you work and you're not happy, get the fuck up out of there. It's already bad enough that we're working, but I believe you only become a slave to it when you don't enjoy it and you don't embrace it, right? And depending on what you do. Like for me, for example, I don't believe in I feel like medication is unaliving folks out here, right? So I'm not going to get a job where I have to hand out medication. Nothing against nobody in your belief. That's your belief. That's what you do, right? But as far as me, in my mind, in my realm, nah, I'm not going to work at a fast food restaurant, bitch. I might drive through and get something real quick, but I'm not going to work there. You dig what I'm saying? Where else I ain't really too fond of working at? Jails and school systems. I'm not fond of working in the school systems because I speak out too much and I become the aggressor, because I be ready to fuck teachers up and the administrators. I be ready to, okay? Because what the fuck, y'all the gangs. Y'all the gangs creating these fucking gangs, bitch. And y'all bitches come in there. A lot of teachers and administrators come to work with problems that they already have in their life, and they don't understand the building is sitting on top of something that was buried over. So you got all these energies and these spirits and these frequencies going in and out of these children, in and out of the administration, in and out of kids and shit. And motherfuckers want to say they acting out. What? Bitch, they not even supposed to be in this building that long with all these fucking laptops and computers and fucking shit. It's like they in a fucking prison. Bitch, they walking down the line in the hall and you yelling at my motherfucking child. Okay, I almost snapped out. My bad. Shout out to all the teachers and administrators that are out there um, in the systems teaching and guiding the young ones into believing in who they are, using their mindsets to the fullest potential and not falling subject to the systems that have been in place. I love y'all. I love all. But you know who I'm talking about, them fucked up ones out there. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, so second storyline before I lose y'all too much. We're going to pull on the whole thing, because in the beginning somebody was confused about what path to take, as we all are, and that's how they like to come up and gang up on us in the mind here, right? They feel like you're weak, you don't know what path to take, you're anxious about what's going to happen at the end. Well, let me tell you what's going to happen at the end, but they don't know the end of your story. You see what I'm saying here? It's time for you to have the courage to believe that you deserve better, because why are you afraid of the truth? Well, you've allowed your emotions to control your life. For some, you've become overly jealous, you've become moody and emotional, or you're witnessing this within someone, right? They're jumping to conclusions, right? It's a situation that seemed appealing at first, but that shit quickly turned south. You understand? Like the poles, like the North and the South Pole, how we flipped it with our energy here. So then the devil came out and said, I'm going to tell you exactly what you're witnessing. Somebody that is entrapped, empty, the lack of fulfillment in life. They have become a slave to materialism, and they have their impulse to indulge in a luxurious living has made them greedy, lustful. And let's not talk about that actual energy now. That X, that, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shouldn't be no children be in this bitch. Okay, but now they in the mental prison. They done been led down a rabbit hole. They don't know how to get out. Right? Because they made judgment without any facts. God damn. And then they're irrational. For some of them, they are an irrational dictator, an oppressive, abusive lover with inhumane controlling behaviors. They have become cold and ruthless. Right? Tyrannical, abusive, controlling habits. All right, let's see what's going on with this. Why are they afraid of the truth? Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. All right, I should. Looking for 4, 9, or 13, divine and spirit. And it's getting kind of dark out here. Whichever way the message go, we're going to let it rock out. Okay, so I got these right here. This one, and that one. Okay? So, why are they afraid of the truth? They are driven mad and being pulled into the mirror. They've been doing mirror magic. Okay? They've been doing mirror magic. Don't forget, your in-laws and their karma has backfired. Estrangement from family, community, or a sense of belonging, right? Doing a mirror magic so that you can feel isolated, right? You can feel like your family, your community, or even your sense of belonging is not yours, right? You don't belong here. What? My family don't love me. My community don't rock out with me as much as I rock out with everybody else. They want you questioning yourself, your worth, your self-worth here. Ooh, they in some trouble. They in some trouble, and they're gonna be in some trouble for some centuries now. Yes, they are, not years. We're talking about centuries here. Whatever's going on, all are destined for final judgment. They're afraid of the truth coming out because they know, all right, everybody is destined for the final judgment. They didn't think that this time would come. What's up, Kronos? Saturn? How y'all doing? Yeah. So let's see what the fourth portal is going to be, all right? Highway 14. As above, so below, after Palmdale. Highway 14 after Palmdale.
Highway 14, after Palmdale, becomes a desert route heading north towards Mojave and Red Rock Canyon. Due to construction and changing speed limits, it's important to check the route in real time.
Okay, so we got the gist as to what that is. It transitions into a high desert corridor that stretches north towards Mojave, Red Rock Canyon State Park, and U.S. Route 395. Don't forget, as above, so below. Whatever's going on above is also going below here. Key landmarks: the Aerospace Highway, Palmdale Road Cut, local commuting. Okay. That's in California, by the way. We'll take that 4. Put the tarot on up. All right, now divine and spirit, we're over here in this 3rd column. And I'm looking at somebody that's very pessimistic. They're temperamental. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? I almost smashed it. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? And the whole time it's making them overwhelmed. Oh, they're afraid of the truth coming out because they collaborated with other motherfuckers and led them down a goddamn rabbit hole. And they lied to them. But in the same, they followed them. Damn. So whatever's going on, a lot of folk got a lot of shit coming their way. And in this column, we're looking at a lot of folk have walked away. They're telling the truth. I love it. Yes, they are. They're walking through the dark night of the soul, guided by the low light of the northern star. They realize that with this hierophant energy, when they was in the dark night, as they're going through the dark night of the soul, past, present, future, it's all now. The moment you write it down, the moment you say it, it becomes reality. Correct? Ashe. That's your future. Bam. Why you think they got so many fucking books out here that's just being burnt down? Every system, because their future was lies based off of someone else's power, sovereignty, lies. A fucking story that they regurgitated and they put a whole different set of folk in front of. And this happened time and time again with different timelines, it just happens over and over and over again, but that time's the fuck up. So it was in that dark night of the soul, they realized that, damn, I was following somebody else's tradition. I was following someone else's religious belief, and that caused my self-sabotage here. Huh? I learned them all. I ain't saying nothing wrong with religion now. There's something wrong with attaching to them. I love them all. I learn them all. Right? It's one big ass puzzle. And they just dissected that shit, and they left a lot of books out now with their stingy asses. Yes, they did. They left a lot of information out, and we're gradually finding it. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And when they went through this dark night of the soul, they found out that, damn, these motherfuckers got their information from an established institution, and they've learned from proven methods within their own world, but those methods, it's not working out no more. It's all been lies. It's all been abracadabra, Harry Potter shit. Put the wand down, Harry Potter. Put it down. So let's see what's going on here. Teamwork. Let's not forget the smear campaigns, right? Let's not forget that. We forgive it, but we ain't gonna forget. It's hard to forget some shit. I forgive it, but damn, as much energy, manipulation, and magic that they doing out here, dark magic is involved. It says it. So they want you to keep thinking about shit. Well, now it's your time to, okay, acknowledge it, be aware of it, and then alchemize it. Do something different that you wouldn't have done with it within that energy state. Okay, for example, if you know you had a project on your mind and you know you weren't tired not even an hour ago, and all of a sudden you get this tired feeling, you want to go to sleep, you want to take a nap, you just tired, you don't want to do shit. For some, y'all can push right through it, right? For me, I embrace that moment. I ain't gonna lie. I lay there, I think about it, I take a nap, and I wake up, and then I complete that project. But I don't just shun that energy away. Oh, fuck no. Let me roll me some weed real quick. Look, bring that ass here. Come here. Who the fuck are you? What in the fuck? Why am I feeling this way? Why does my body feel this way? You ain't got to talk like me, but you do got to express, and you got to be vocal. You got to use that throat chakra. Ask it. Why are you here? Right? Right? Ask it. You got to. That's a confirmation on a confirmation. And you got to ask that question. So let's pull on the oracle deck. 55:20 on the timer. 8:12 p.m. on the eastern side. I look like a dragon with that smoke coming out. Red dragon, nigga, black for you head. Alright, so we got blasphemy energy. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? Oh, well, they in blasphemy energy. Okay? Blasphemy, spiritual meaning.
Blasphemy, in a spiritual sense, is defiant disrespect towards God, holy.
All right, they want to chop and screw my phone. So you're being defiant and you're being disrespectful towards the God frequency energy. Okay, not that God that they have conjured up and they serve here. Okay, acting or speaking with defiant irreverence against God here. Okay, or holy things or the divine. It goes beyond ordinary cursing to represent a conscious, deliberate assault on divine honor. Okay, defaming the divine nature, the unforgivable sin. It's called the unforgivable sin. God damn, it causes spiritual blindness. Woo! Woo! So that's one. Why are they afraid of the truth? So you rather stick with the lie that's coming true anyway? Bring that ass here. Come here. If y'all don't mind, share it or like it, or if you brave enough, subscribe. But if you know when you subscribe, motherfuckers come creeping up in your algorithm. Hey, you have the power not to engage. You have the power to scroll, or you have the power to just turn your phone off real quick and do something else outside of scrolling and engaging. You feel what I'm saying? You have that power. Let's see what's going on here. Damn, the deer. I passed the deer. Why are they afraid of the truth? We appear in different forms to help or teach beyond the physical. Oh, your spirit guides are on their ass. Your spirit guides are appearing in different forms to help or teach you beyond the physical. They're afraid of your truth. Let's see what else is going on. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. That deer. Oh, the grandfather, the north, the grandfather, excuse me, the grandfathers of the north, east, and west, and the grandmother of the south. I don't know how to pronounce this, but this entity is on their ass. Remember, it said we appear in different forms to help and teach beyond the physical. This entity, the grandfathers, these entities are on their ass here, okay? They have conjured up so many spirits and have stolen and siphoned from so many entities in so many different forms and have sacrificed time and time again. And yes, we knew that you were sacrificing, right? It was all part of the grand plan, goddammit, because we know we never die, bitch. We just multiply. All right, so they have the entities of the grandfathers of the north, east, and west, and the grandmother of the south on their ass. Give me one more, divine and spirit, and we're gonna wrap it up. I still got the family. Can you trust them out here? Oh, so, look at this. I wasn't even gonna pull on the family, but yes, I am. You're adopted, and they know it. That's why they don't want the truth come out. All right, now real quick, let's pull on the family. Can you trust them deck? Let's pull up the tarot. Put them on up here. 816, I think. Shit, they still out here playing and shit like that. We still gonna be out here playing and shit. What the fuck we are? So, we got your in-laws. Remember them? Excuse me. your fuck. Read it. So remember your in-laws and their karma. Their karma has backfired, but only they know what the karma is. Shit, I'm an in-law, or was. My husband, he ascended. That contract is over. You dig what I'm saying? That's a wrap. So whatever's going on, somebody's in-laws and their karma has backfired. Karma is simply the energy that you put in, and it's coming back to you tenfold. So what is good or bad, only you know. Why are they afraid of the truth coming out? I have on shorts under here, y'all. All right. Let's keep this out. You're adopted, and they know it. We're going to get some information on that. And now I'm going to pull on the family. Can you trust them? Thank you to the Oracle deck. Thank you. So far we got two out here. Your in-laws and their karma has backfired. You're adopted and they know it. We're going to pull on tarot to see what kind of energy comes out in regard to what's going on with the in-laws and what's going on with the adoption. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Let's get a couple of more family members on out here. Ashe. Somebody's stepmom flew on out, eager to give out some information. We'll find out what energy is surrounded around that. It just says your stepmom. Who are you? Somebody distant aunt is falling under the in-laws and their karma that backfired, comma, pause. Somebody might need to pause. Somebody might need to stop and think and pause. It's a lot of family members trying to pop out. I keep pushing them back in. Somebody distant uncle knows that you're adopted. They know it. You're adopted and they know it. Your distant uncle. Who are you? Somebody's second cousin on your mom's side is falling under the stepmom. Also diagonal to that, you're adopted and they know it. Damn. And I think we're going to pull the energies going by the columns here. All right. Come here. Bring your ass here. You got a divine daughter falling in the energy under that in-law and their karma has backfired. The distant aunt and then that divine daughter is coming under that. The divine daughter is providing nurture. She's intuitive. She is the compass to life. Very empathetic and unique here. Authentic. Embraces emotional intelligence, divine feminine energy, sacred energy, and is learning lessons in life. Ashe. Ashe. You're adopted and they know it. And this distant uncle knows something about it, and your dad-in-law might be involved. Someone's dad-in-law might know something or may be involved. So, all right, so you stepmom, and then you got your first cousin on your mom's side that's connected to that you're adopted and they know it, and also falling under a stepmom and a distant uncle, the immediate family. Talk about first cousin on mom's side. Divine Spirit said this is your immediate family here. For some, you have a deep relationship that is rooted in love. You're able to communicate, okay? All right, you're supportive, you're trustworthy, are warriors. It's like a soul family, a soul group, a love, life, and happiness, and you're embracing that change here. So somebody's first cousin on mom's side, it could be several first cousins on mom's side, right? But somebody, one of them is going to tell the truth. Maybe a few. Somebody knows something about that adoption, and it says, and they know it with the exclamation mark. All right, under this divine daughter, let's see. Divine daughter, you got these in-laws and their karma. That shit has backfired. And then you got this distant aunt that's in the middle of that shit. Your grandma was is the pillar of guidance, healing, loyalty, and love. Somebody grandma's in energy. I know that's right. The grandma is falling under that divine daughter, embracing that love there. Oh shit, that empathy, that emotional intelligence. Okay, that sacred energy. Let's go, grandma. Bring that ass here. We're going to get that story on out here. All right, second storyline. You're adopted, and they know it. The in-laws know it, too. That's why their karma is backfiring. Somebody's stepmom know it, too, and somebody's distant aunt know. The distant uncle and the first cousin on mom's side know it, too. The dad-in-law might be questioning what's going on because the dad-in-law is also in between that divine daughter and that immediate family nurturing love there. They're communicating something. Right, that warrior energy. Sorry, I know how the other way goes, so we're gonna do it this way. The warrior energy. All right, what's gonna fall under dad-in-law here? We got somebody's female best friend. Somebody's female best friend that's connected to the dad-in-law and the divine daughter and the immediate family, and that grandma might be a good female best friend out here. I shaded that. All right, third column over here, we got the stepmom, your first cousin on your mom's side. Both of them know something about this adoption, right? And they're connected to that distant uncle too. So you got that immediate family that's coming out with messages. They're going to be trustworthy here, right? They're going to come out with divine messages here. Your aunt is your mom. God damn, I told you they was about to come out with a message. You're adopted and they know it. Your first cousin on mom's side know it. Your aunt is your mom. God damn. Got me thinking, which aunt? Shit. The fuck? Which one of you bitches was my mother? Ain't tell me. I don't even want to fucking know now, bitch. Shit, I done buried. I ain't buried. The mother that I know is cremated. The one that's on my birth certificate that I've known for the 40 years of my life here. Gregorian calendar. All right, let's get that 13th family member one out here. 13th family member will have their own message. And this is all in regard to why are they afraid of the truth. Shit, somebody getting high too, not like me, but they getting fucked up. Somebody's getting fucked up. Like when I used to sniff cocaine, right? Damn it, I'm still recovering. But when you was in the moment, somebody, I can feel their nose, bro. Like I can feel their fucking nose, bro. Or either they crying. No, somebody's high, they tripping too. They high and tripping. All right, let's see what's going on. Somebody's tripping right now. And when I say somebody, as we are a reflection of each other, it's a few of motherfuckers out here tripping right now. Oh man, 13th and final family member gonna come out with a message here. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Damn. Karmic mom energy. It's a lot of family members that flew out, right? Karmic mom energy. Bring your ass here. Come here real quick. Okay. So as you can see, all these family members fell on grandma, the female best friend, a little bit of divine daughter, distant uncle, some of the aunt. Let me pick them all up. And the dad-in-law. So this telling me that karmic mom energy, right? Karmic mom energy affected all those family members, including you, whoever you are. You're adopted and they know it. Your aunt is your mom for some of you, right? The media attention for a certain lifestyle is why they did it, right? And I told you, celebrities be coming in the energy. Whoever you are, beloved, your aunt is your mother. No. Media attention for another person's life. Destiny swapping. Somebody has a karmic mother that's not nurturing with their energy. They are a fake healer. They are extremely imbalanced. They're not whole. They are going to guide you to your unaliving. They are controlling, chaotic. They have no protection. That means they're not protecting you. They are a liar. Right? Did all that for media attention, right? Then a karmic son is falling under that mom there. God damn it, Bobby. It's a male descendant that's a narcissist. Or it's falling under the media attention for another person's life, right? But no healing power. This karmic son is following the crowd. They believe in illusions. They are sneaky, manipulative. They have no contact with the divine. You got somebody, grandma, come out. Grandma, they ass in. You got the grandmas fucked up. You got the grandma, the pillar of healing, loyalty, and love on this corner. And on this corner, you got a grandma that's on your dad's side that is of love. Some of my grandma energy ain't rocking with the bloodline right now. So we got some that's out there that karma has backfired. Look, police done came out to say hi. Say hi to the popo. The truth coming out. I said somebody going to jail. Police just stamped it. Here are all the family members. Yes, they are. And remember, Mr. B, I told you it's about to be a sting. Why are they afraid of the truth? And Mr. B didn't sting me. Mr. B just wanted to warn me. Beloved, we're here. Look at all the family members. Look at all the family members. Look at all the family members. And they still popping in the background. I'm going to keep going. So now we're going to pull out the tarot and see what kind of energy is wrong with these family members. And of course, we got 22 of these. We ain't going to pull on all 22, or are we? Nah. But what we are going to do is we're going to pull them into the columns, right? It's a lot going on here. Matter of fact, talk to me, family. This is the only way that we can get the truth out. And I'm fucking with it. I'm vibing with it, right? Because probably if you would have said it in my face or in our face, ooh, this is why divine spirit is preparing you. It's preparing us, preparing you, whoever is dealing with any of this, right? because divine and spirit is clearly saying it. You should not react. I am prepping you. Clear as day, I heard that. I also remember hearing that decimate they ass. It's a lot going on. Let me get the tarot back out here. First column, the in-laws, their karma has backfired. I got a distant aunt out here. I got a divine daughter, and I got a grandma that what is the pillar of guidance, healing, loyalty, and love. What type of energy is in this? I got two that came out. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. You have control over that wheel. It says here, life is made of good and bad times, a cycle we can't control. Nobody can avoid what is fated. Enjoy life to the fullest, because you need to be flexible. Get that rest because of the changes. You are the master of luck and fate. What goes up must come down. Great forces are at work. I love it. I love it. Second message for that first column. Seven of Cups is coming out. And it's saying, after all this, you can clearly see the shadows and visions within your imaginations. Careful of wishful thinking and careless choices. Take action to attain your dreams and wishes. Your actions could be guided by illusions, living in ways not grounded in real life. Make a choice and stick to it. For some, stop fantasizing and face life in reality. You're choosing between lovers and caution with your finances. We'll pick the top two, okay? The Hierophant is coming out here, okay? And the Hierophant is saying, you have the desire to follow a process that's well established. Keep your money secure and safe. Stay within certain conventional bounds of what could be considered might hinder you, okay? For some, you have been involved in ceremonies, rituals, or other religious trappings. You've taken the orthodox approach. For some, you're adapting to certain beliefs created within an organization, and them systems are put in place, but they're not existing anymore. Wow. Fourth message for that first column. King of Swords is coming out here reversed. So it's saying that be cautious of those that are misusing their power, the corrupt authority figures, the lack of structure and discipline. They are struggling to maintain order in life with a sense of chaos. They have caused emotional weakness, and they are also harsh. They are struggling with fear that drives controlling behavior. And this is in their mind. And just because it says king don't mean nothing. They might got a ding-a-ling or they might not. All right, in this second row, you're adopted and they know it. You got a distant uncle, you got a dad-in-law, and you got a female best friend. Now, once that you're adopted and they know it came out, a whole lot of karmic-ass family members came out after that. But then you had a lot of grandmas that came out rocking and rolling, back, whooping their ass. For some, your immediate family members came out. We're going to take these three rows here because then we found out that for another person's life or for a certain lifestyle here. A karmic son is here. And we're going to throw the first cousin in there on dad's side that loves and protects you 100%. The female best friend is here. The dad-in-law, the distant uncle, an aunt on your mom's side is also here. These are 13 family members, y'all. We're going to get messages for all 13 now. So take what resonate, leave the rest. Or it could just be this storyline and you're intrigued, but leave it here. And when we pray, we're going to cut, burn, and end all the connections to these energies that don't serve us. Ashe, you got us fucked up. Feelings of being trapped, mental restrictions, situations where they believe they have no options. For some, you got to take which family member and place that energy where it belongs, loves. Okay? Second message is the fucking tower. God damn it. I told you, get your rest. Get your rest. You a bad motherfucker. Divine Spirit said, be cautious and be aware of the sudden change, the upheaval, the revelation, the unexpected disruption. That's you, beloved. You're badass. Yes, it is. Chaos that precedes transformation. You are breaking down the old structures. I say to you. That's 9 of them claps. Give me 2 more, Divine and Spirit. That was 2. The 6 of Pentacles is coming out reversed. That's saying that it was power struggles. For some of this, it was about power struggle. They were abuse of generosity, power dynamic, strings was attached with the gifts, the dirty offers, right? Extortion. They were told to prioritize self-care, set boundaries so that they can reflect on joy and avoid overextending their energy, but they didn't, and it left them feeling unappreciated. And for some, they gave out unfair loans. Wow. And now resentment is here. Portal 4, 10 of Pentacles. Damn. Oh my God. All this was over the family, over your inheritance. You probably not even part of this fucking bloodline, beloved, whoever you are, because you're adopted and they know it. Ain't that something? Look at that shit here. The legacy, the roots, the family, the ancestry, the windfall, the foundations, right? Privileged affluence, stability, tradition. We're dealing with permanence and satisfaction, efforts and hard work. Your efforts and your hard work have not gone. You don't take shortcuts. Your legacy is sure to stand for quite a long time to come. Number 4, 2 of Pentacles is coming out. At the moment, things are tight. There's a warning of balance. There are 2 major factors that someone is deeply concerned with. Take a step back and have a better perspective of the situation. You might be multitasking, and that is making the situation worse. You adapt well with changes that ask you to continuously rebalance, but we need you to rebalance those changes within yourself. Prioritize your bills, cut down on tasks, and concentrate on the 2 factors that are troubling you. For the most part, job well done, keeping things stable, balancing your love, your work, and your family. Ashe. All right, and then overall, we got this, go on now, shoe fly, don't bother me. We got an uncle that molested someone, and now they're molesting someone's kids. We got a daughter that is the compass to your life. We also have a karmic son out here that follows the crowd. They're believing in illusions. But then the grandma is out here at the bottom. The grandma on dad's side is of love. The son loves you, but is truly confused on how to move. And then the great grandpop, big dog, the great grandpapa on dad's side came on out. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We only going to take 4. Okay? Ashe. I think that's 4 too. Let's see. It's 3. We got the 10 of Wands coming reversed. Whatever's going on, somebody's delegating. They're releasing. They're learning to delegate. They're learning to release that weight of responsibilities here. They have released the unnecessary burdens. Knight of Pentacles coming out, taking charge, saying you are committed to your hard work. You are committed to the time of utility, service, and responsibility. Take the steady approach to achieving your goals if you're not already doing so. I encourage diligence, reliability. Take the methodical approach to your endeavors. Stick to your routines and your daily rituals. We love you. The 5 of Swords is coming out here. The 5 of Swords is saying for some, they have been engaging in a conflict of some nature. And this is why they don't want the truth to come out. Remember that? It is disagreements with others that have led to hostile intention. That have caused hostility and tension. It is a road that is isolating them to themselves. For some, they just want to be right and they have become a workplace bully. It's causing conflicts about money. For some, you're picking up the pieces and acting while the conflict is still fresh. We need one more message. Yeah, because these bugs now, the mosquitoes coming out and shit. Seven of Wands is coming out here reverse. What up, Leos? Uh, why you don't want the truth coming out? You're being defensive and people see it. For some, you're giving up because you're overwhelmed. For some, you're unnecessarily defensive. You're also exhausted from constant battles. You have a feeling of being defeated by the op. Woo! All right, y'all. Now let's read over the comments. We're gonna pray so I can get on out of here. Everybody else still out here, but it's getting kind of dark. And I done got several phone calls. Motherfuckers always want to bother you. I can guarantee you ain't nothing wrong. I can guarantee you that. All right, let's get to these comments. I love y'all. Love y'all. Say y'all goodbyes to the family members while I read over the comments and smoke on this weed. Get them one last chance to release their motherfucking burdens before we cut and burn these motherfucking energies. All right, we got Layla, Divine and Spirit. Listen up, don't be rude. We got Layla Powell that says hi. What's up, Layla? How you doing, boo? We got Orlando Christie dash C6Q that says hi. Orlando, how you doing? We got at EG, is that a zero? TH underscore RTX that says, oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but I've been feeling the same way sometimes. Me dreaming, love, peace to all. Man, when I see y'all that come back in the frequency, that's how I be knowing when certain reads be coming out. No shade to none of y'all, right? Welcome to the frequency, welcome to the channel. But I'm telling you, with certain energies come in, I be like, yo, I be feeling a shift and we be fucking y'all up out here. All the energy that came in with their truths, right? Whether you can do it in the physical or whether you had to come out and tell your truths like this, we appreciate you and we love you regardless, right, beloved? But what's up, V Dreaming? How you doing, beautiful sister? All right, Lydia Townsend dash D7Z said the following. Lydia said hi. Then Lydia was like, fuck that, hello. Lydia was like, okay. Then said true, 712 in Austin, Texas. So Lydia stamped it at 712 in Austin, Texas is when Lydia received these messages. Hold on. Fuck that. That's when Lydia didn't receive shit. Lydia, you gave out your energy. You was giving out your, I say to you, Lydia. See how we connected, y'all? Not only in consciousness, but taking over states, taking over nations. I love it. Cleansing it all. Lydia also said lie after lie, and on guard. Don't they do it? On guard. Krishna, Buddha, Allah, Muhammad, Jesus. They don't give a fuck. Your mama, your daddy, they don't give a damn. They gonna put them on it all. Money. Look at Lydia. I love that. Lydia fucking Austin Texas up right now. Shani 83 says hi, and this says Grand Rising. I hope that you are having a great day. And and Lydia, Shani 83 and Shani 83. If you're 80s baby, you already know what we doing. Whether it's Gregorian calendar or what, the 80s babies, it's just something different about us. But Shani, Divine Spirit says, hey, how you doing? And we ain't gonna have hope in nothing. We have faith in everything that we gonna have a great day. Yeah, we gonna have ups and downs and twists and turns and shit. Half the time we creating the ups and downs and the twists and the turns, right? And that's okay. That's why we're considered the chaos coordinators. Yes, we are, right? Because the chaos was created, so now we gotta coordinate it and redirect it as to where it should be delivered. All right, I love y'all. Let us pray. Shit. I know that's right. I ain't even like the goddamn weed. I fuck with y'all. I mean, I lit it earlier, but you got me fucked up. Shani said, yes, true faith. That's what we have, beloved. You know, sometimes hope be like, shout out to all the hopes out there, but hope is like a band-aid. You be like, I hope. And the divine spirit was like, hold the fuck up. I thought we were standing on things. Depending on how your divine spirit talk to you, right? But, you know, hope. We don't have hope. We standing on faith, y'all. Always. We know it's going to happen. And we have faith that it's going to happen. Now, we don't know when. No goddamn house sometimes. Right? Damn. And this will be fucking us up. But we know in due time, because we are timeless, it's going to happen. We created the fucking time. That's why it's going so fast like this. Pew, 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 pew. Nigga. So you better have a job that you feel. You better get you a job that you enjoy. Confirmation. You better get you a job that you enjoy, beloved. All right, let us pray, because I told you they called us. Release. I love y'all. We rebuke all spells, all rituals, and all castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, anything and everything that we are all connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and etherically. It is all protected. All is transmuted into whatever was sent to us with love, and then it's sent back to its source, because we are already sovereign and we are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut, burned, and they are already ended on all your timelines, all your planes, and on all dimensions. Consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Divine collective, I know that I am sovereign. Divine collective, guess what else I know? And this for the divine collective. I know that you are sovereign. But divine collective, afraid of is that together in consciousness and love, and even in the physical now, right? Be kind to your neighbor. And if they ain't kind to you, don't say shit to them. Pray for them. And let spirit eat their ass. And surrender their ass. Spirits, they hungry. Let them go devour their ass, right? But keep in mind, we always do shit out of love. So we doing this out of love, right? Yeah. Do it out of love. Mind over matter. If ain't nobody told you today, I truly apologize for that. Right? But then again, I'm not going to apologize, because you should have been the first one to say this to yourself. But if ain't nobody told you today, beloved, I want to tell you that I love you. 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 9 times now. I meant that shit. Whatever prayer you say, you want to say your prayer in increments of 3, 6, or 9. If you don't have a prayer, you can always go back to my prayer or write your own prayer down. And you're going to say it in repetitions. Repeat it, right? 3, 6, or 9. Because nothing in this life is free. It's free. What they saying now? Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can take. Sometimes